It's so much better. Oh! Well, I'm so good at magic. Yep, GG. Get drained. Okay, sometimes you just don't think. Sometimes you just top deck. GG. Hello YouTube, welcome to this fine day, and today we are going to have a look at the Scarab God in historic Brawl. This deck aims to win by playing zombies and then having a zombie tribal game plan, basically. The reason why we're using Scarab God is because he's in our colors and he's the closest thing to a zombie tribal commander we have in those colors currently. Mainly because like make zombies like the recurse thing. Zombie like to play with the graveyard, and then at the beginning of each our upkeep, we get to drain the opponent for X life, and then just like scry X, where X is the number of zombies we control, which is pretty great. We have the good old staples from Thoughtseizes to Dark Rituals, Swan Songs, Infernal Grasps, so like we have the classics, right? Liliana makes zombies, even though it's a classic, it's especially great in this deck. Then we have the can you please, cat? Then we have the tribal payoffs. We have cards like Vanquisher's Banner, Icon of Ancestry, Pyre of Heroes. Those are pretty great. Necroduality is pretty insane as well. And like just copying zombies over and over in a similar fashion. Reflections of Lich Yara can do that as well to a certain extent. Yeah, again, we also just have a bunch of zombies in the deck, obviously, otherwise the deck wouldn't work. And then, you know, I think that is basically, there is nothing like super special about this, but I think it's a neat little deck that works, and yeah, let's see exactly how it works in the upcoming games. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is a great way to support the channel. Like the video, and I mean, if you don't like it, then just comment down below how much you hate it. Anyways, let's jump right into some gameplay. We are ready to play against Joda. And yeah, this seems like a fine hand. I think I think Joda, yeah, they don't have a 1-drop. I know that because they have to only play even cards with this Garuda. But now I'm just super tempted to like maybe get their 2-drop out of their hand with this Inquisition. Yeah, Arcane Signet is really important to take here. Really takes them off their curve. Dormant Sanctifier, something here gets Perpetual Lifelink, Crater Hoof, but I don't think that like matters too much, I think. Let's play on curve here with the Timorate Calls the Dead. And let's start exiling zombies here. Just get a board presence. I kind of want to draw another black source here, so I have Undead Augur together with a Heartless act up. But I guess I can't really choose here. Okay, let's... Yep. Get you out of the graveyard. Make another zombie. Yep. 5, swing in, and now I'm kind of fine trading my zombies away for the Sanctifier because now I also get to draw cards. Yeah. Okay, I assume Joda will hit the board. I can just remove that with the Heartless Act though. Cat. Say hello to YouTube. I've been hiding there the whole time and they didn't know. So let's see. I really like this Thoughtseize. Yeah. Let's do it exactly like that. Can remove the Joda, can Thoughtseize them later here. Yep. And yes. You're so cute, I know. Let's see. I don't have enough black here again for the Gempalm Polluter into something. I mean, let's swing in. think I can afford to just sacrifice this Undead Augur effectively, right? Yeah, draws me a card and then go into the Thoughtseize. Yep, and then do that. Nice, nice. I think I don't care about this Crater-Off, I think. I want to prevent them from having mana. So I'm going to take this Mythos of Illuna because that allows them to copy a land. I mean, I think taking Crater-Off was also play there because I can just like eventually I can play Scarab God and then next turn I could have killed them with Crater-Off. Maybe that was a bit too conservative of a play. But I think it's fine, right? I can... If they don't draw... Okay, they make another Scarab God here, sure. Headless Rider... Sure. Okay. Scarab God, I get my Fleshbag Marauder here. Force them to sacrifice. Yep. And I just swing in with the Scarab God. I should have held priority and cycled this Gempalm Polluter. To deal 1 more damage in response to the Flashback Marauder trigger. But I think it's fine. Okay. Yep. Yeah, you're under pressure here. Yeah. Now I do it. It's a bit late, but oh well. Deals. Oh no, this is not a zombie. Just noticed. Yeah. Okay. And I don't put this to the command zone. Get my land drop as well. Yep, put it into hand. Neat. Oh wow, the Mirror Hall Mimic? That's a cool interaction. That's how this works. They get their Mimic back? Even though it's like, yeah, that is awesome. I didn't know about that, but yeah, I think it was correct to just take the Mythos here because now they're like struggling on lands and it's not where they want to be. Okay, those are humans. Oh my god. You know what I can do though? Just kill them. So I think I swing in first. And if they just don't block here, 1, 2. Nah, I'm off a bit. Even if I just used this Gempalm Polluter correctly, I think I would have still been a bit off. Now they're in trouble though. They're in big trouble. They can play their Crater-Hoof with Lifelink and then swing in for 8. Yeah, but probably gambling is better because that actually doesn't save them, right? Yes, Cemetery Desecrator. Ooh, wow. Yeah, but little do they know, the Grey Merchant of Asphodel is coming up. Yeah, let's see. Okay. I assume they remove my Scarab God again to prevent it from activating. Yep, goodbye Scarab God, so they don't get drained here. Decline. Put it into my hand at the beginning of the next end step. Yep. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bit off. Would have been, again, pretty nice if I did a bit more mana. I think I do like just like going with this Grey Merchant, swinging with everything. This blocks here, and the... Oh yeah, everything dies here. I do make 1 zombie token here though. Yep, I deny them 1 mana, which I think is pretty important. And next turn, man, if they had 1 less life, this would force them to block the Grey Merchant. Although, Oh wait, did I miss lethal here? No, I didn't have the mana to activate Hive. Was it? Yeah, I didn't miss lethal. So yeah. Next turn, I can hopefully get a sneaky Hive of the Eye Tyrant in there. Man, if they had one less life, and again, I missed that point of damage earlier, this would have been really threatening. And the lifelink Crater Hoof as well. Oh. Now, it's getting... Like, I could have had lethal earlier if I let them discard the Crater Hoof, but then they maybe had a potential to come back otherwise. Really... really makes you think. What do you think? What's the play here? What is the play? Maybe your opponent is surrendering, I don't know. Spark doubling Garuda, gambling more, and it didn't pay off. Beautiful, beautiful. I do like that. Nice. I think they should have just dropped the Crater Hoof on me. Oh, I don't mind that. No blocks. Man, if they had one less life, this would have been so much better. Oh! Well, I'm so good at magic. Yep, GG. Get drained. Okay, sometimes you just don't think. Sometimes you just top deck. GG. We are ready to play against Teferi, who slows the sunset. And, sure. Let's keep this. Let's see. Against control, what do I want to resolve? Probably just play out this Metatic Mimic. And just name Zombie. Currently just thinking what I want to Grim Tutor for. Don't play something like Thought Distortion, so that might have been a card I wanted to play here. Swing in, timber it. Yeah, I'm fine. Good thing is they can't really play Teferi, who slows the sunset here, it just dies. Alright, yeah. There's a creature, nice. Okay. Opponent's on the do nothing plan. Okay. I think I'm super fine just like swinging in here and passing the turn. Next turn I'm going to play this Mimic. I'm just keeping up an Overcharged Amalgam basically here. Gain 4 life, draw a card. Okay, that is very much not threatening. Could sacrifice this Mimic to exploit. Yeah. I mean, if they don't do anything, I don't have to do anything either, right? Okay, swing in. Yep, slowly but surely pressure them. And turn. Just don't give them anything that they can counter. Sure. So now this is a bit interesting because they can just animate their Cave of the Frost Dragon, but that allows me to resolve anything I want basically. If the Scarab Gods get counters, how bad is that? Probably pretty bad. Pyre of Heroes, I still hold up Overcharged Amalgam. Ooh, resolves. And now I have to think actually. What the hell, opponent? Why you do this to me? I can get this 0 up into a Cryptbreaker to draw cards down the road basically. Or I can get a 3. There are some really good 3s available. Yeah. Okay. Sacrifice. Nimble. Sure. That's fine. Trigger gets countered. That gives me the opportunity to swing in with a zombie though, because they can't activate the cave right now. Fateful Absence. Investigates. That's a fine deal. Get to draw a card off of that. Sure. That is fine.
Someone call for a hero?
The opponent is untapping a land. Yep, as expected.
Don't worry. Only a little.
And I draw on the end step with a glue token. Kind of want to be in a spot where I can Scarab God plus Grim Tutor in the same turn. So either one resolves basically, but maybe I'm just supposed to Grim Tutor here, let it get countered, flash in the Overcharged. Oh, they're just not doing that then, huh? So I would search for Thought Distortion if I had it in deck, but I don't. Kind of just want a value engine, don't I? And best case scenario, a value engine that I can play right now. Could also be that I'm supposed to... No. Okay, okay. Play that. Search for his counter. Sure. Ooh, and it resolves. Okay, I didn't expect that. Yeah, Search for his counter is a great card. That resolving is huge. So I assume they have a bunch of counter spells for creatures. How do I get around that? Midnight Clock is a good card. Let's see. Untapping. Floating. Oath of Teferi. Oh, we're doing the shenanigans, I see. Oh wow. He's going to ultimate next turn. Yeah. Honestly though, I can in theory Overcharged Amalgam that. The trigger of the minus here. Don't need that, I think. So I'm going to play the Scarab God, let that get countered, and then I'm going to... Yep. Put the commander into the command zone. And honestly, let's just do that then. Ah, okay. They head out to that then. So now they're going to ultimate Teferi, who slows the sunset, which is not a game-winning ultimate on its own at the very least, but it just enhances it a ton. I think they... So, full disclosure, I think they should minus here to then play it again to have it start with more loyalty. I think plussing here first is actually a big mistake, because otherwise they would have basically played it with 5 loyalty again and then threatened the ultimate in like 2 turns again, whereas this is just like a bit slow now. Okay, let's try to resolve the Scarab God. Absorb, sure. Yeah, now we're in trouble. I was hoping for them to not have another counterspell here, but now they're just drawing too many cards. Yep. Bit of a gamble. Maybe I was supposed to activate the search for his counter. Yeah, the problem was that this just ultimated out of nowhere, and then like we Yeah, they're going to refill with the Midnight Clock, untap everything.
Don't worry.
Yeah, sure. I'm just going to do this again. I don't have many other options here. Oh! 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 Ah! Okay. We're kind of in business. We have a Scarab God with a Disdainful Stroke up. Let's see. They're also doing things, for sure. I very much assume that their board wipe is coming. I'm going to Disdainful Stroke it. And... I mean, what am I going to do, right?
And some think
Yep.
I'm on the flows in
Deal that. What a hot tech card. Okay. I didn't expect it as Expel. Like swords? Yeah, sure. Expel? Let's see. Yep. Opponent discovers the formula. I'm going to try to Disdainful Stroke that. They can't counter or something. They can count. Yeah, Dovin's Veto. They could do that because of the Asphalt. Relic of Progenitus. Mindstone. Yeah. With the Relic as well? Yeah. Okay. Resolve. By pure magic.
Let us march into battle and make new comrades.
It did resolve.
Smelly, but effective.
I'm going to keep up the Overcharged Amalgam here. Arch of Raska, just drawing them a ton of cards. But I don't have to worry about them drawing a ton of cards, right? Because the Midnight Clock is going to trigger. Haha. Yeah. Resolves. Double bottom, sure. Is it weird that I think that I have the slightest chance of still winning this game? Probably. Probably. Because the chance is not zero. Teferi Time Reveler. Oh, the new and rebalanced Teferi. I don't like that. Overcharged Amalgam. I want to play at instant speed. Sorry, opponent. Sacrifice this zombie here. Counter this. Sure. Wow, they must have had a terrible draw here. And Pyro of Heroes can get me a King Narfi or Nafri. And that can just keep coming back over and over and over and over again. So that's pretty great. Swift response, destroy a tapped creature. Okay, guess not. Oh, Thoughtseize, I like that. Keeps the coast clear for the Scarab God. Yeah, they're doing things. Like they've drawn like a million cards of this Arch of Araska here. Thoughtseize you. What do you got, opponent? Show me what you got. That's such a not great. I think do I care about the life here? Kinda, but at the same time I think it's the mana that's more important. So yeah, sure. Scarab God, go. And plus. Okay, can we beat a second Teferi who slows the Sunset Ultimate here? Can we do that? Also, I don't think it mattered, like, really what we took there, because they're going to reshuffle with this Midnight Clock anyways. We are fully tapped out. The opponent is doing things. If we can somehow get this Liliana to ultimate, then we might still be in business, right? Like, holy moly. I don't... That's insane. That's so insane. Elspeth's Conqueror's Death. Ah, goodbye Liliana. It was nice knowing you. Yeah, now our card draw engine is gone, and now they're going to board wipe as well. Fumigate, yep. Decline. We let it stay in the graveyard. If they stifle the trigger now, that could be really problematic. Double Teferi Emblem. So what does it exactly say? Untap all during each other. So this only draws an additional card. It doesn't untap twice, right? Because it's not a like untap trigger. It is just you're taking the untap step with simultaneously with the opponent in that case. Oh, that's an Asphodel, isn't it? It's a sword coming. I mean, oh, ooh, the big brain plays. Shouldn't have activated it though. I think maybe. Oh no, they get to untap. Yeah, no, that's fine. Key to the archive. Why is everything so... Oh, they played it off the Asphodel, okay. Oh, man. I think I have to let this Scarab God go to the... This is problematic. And... Okay, they draw 2 cards. Realistically... Very realistically, I think I can... Okay, I think I can get something here off the Search for Ascanta to protect the Scarab God. I think I can't get anything off the Search for Ascanta to protect the Scarab God. Scarab God, go! I mean, it's going to get countered here. After, like, the draw 7, the Asphodel, you have Tail's End. Put it into command zone. And, pass turn. I keep up a Tail's End. Draw cards of this Arch of Reska, sure. Now they have their win condition. Double Teferi who slows the Sunset Emblem is kind of a big deal, isn't it? Oh yeah, with this Crawling Barons, I'm just dead in 2 turns, right? Yeah, like, they can just pump so much mana into this Crawling Barons here that I legitimately just die next turn. And with the amount of counter spells they have in hand, I don't think I can stop them. So, yeah. GG. We are done with games. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did, and the Scarab God is probably the best zombie tribal commander we currently have, but sadly maybe it isn't even the best way to build himself, which is like always an awkward spot to be in, right? Like for example, Snapdex is probably the best vampire commander, but is it really the best way to build Snapdex, right? That's what you have to ask yourself. Overall, I think the deck is pretty fun. We didn't get to see too many tribal synergies going off, but I still think the deck like showed what it could potentially do, because like you just get Scarab God, you activated them over and over. That's just a ton of value. They have to keep them off the board. If not, they just, you know, die. If he resolves, it's over basically against certain decks. And yeah, the deck is, I think it's pretty neat. I'm still waiting for like a really good zombie tribal commander. I'm just a bit sad that Innistrad didn't get to give us like a good zombie tribal commander. But oh well. If you want to play this deck on a budget though, what can you cut? What do you need? And it's a bit interesting. So if you like want to stay on the zombie theme, you kind of want all those zombies and the tribal payoff cards, but those are like the expensive ones. Okay, you don't need Crippling Fear. It's like a one-sided board wipe. You don't need like Reflections necessarily. Necroduality is way better. Like Glasswood Pimmick can be replaced with a land. You can play like other cards. Like there's also a 1-mana mill card that's not the Throne of Death. That's an uncommon. That's an artifact or even a common. I don't remember the name currently though. 1-mana artifact. You can tap it to mill yourself by 1 each turn basically. Yeah, again, like a lot of these good zombie cards are just rares and mythics, and if you're like missing half of them, then don't even play this deck as a zombie tribal deck, right? It's just so unfortunate that basically all the good payoffs are rares and mythics. And then on the other side, a lot of just good cards are rares and mythics as well. Thoughtseize, Liliana, Dark Ritual, Inquisitions, all the like usual suspects. I just can't recommend crafting like these cards enough. But I would I think this is more of a like luxury deck, right? Like this deck really wants its staple cards, and you should craft them first probably. But then at the same time you need a lot of rares and mythics. Like, okay, maybe not Timber Cost deck, but like at what point is it not worth it anymore to play this as a zombie tribal deck, right? That's what you have to ask yourself, and I think the point is reached like sooner than later if you're missing a couple of cards. So yeah, that is basically what I think about the budget version of this deck. It's kind of it's a novelty. That's what this is. But it's a nice one. I had a lot of fun building it, and I will see you tomorrow.